episode 35, Trees and Shadows, take 1. We are all used to bright winter days with the bright sunlight reflecting off the snow and making dark objects seem darker, like houses. We all know what that's like because we live here in Iowa, a snow hole. Not a place where we get snow. My bad. Ugh. Anyways, as it was for Heather Bowie and her cousins, they were walking down Bray Road and they saw a figure that looked like a dog. The kids love dogs and they veered off into the ditch, into the field. And as they got closer, they figured they'd just look at the ID tag and return it. And as they got closer, they saw that it heard them and looked at them. But unlike a normal dog, it stood on its hind legs, which scared them out, and they went running back home to Heather's house. For a long time, we've had experiences with creatures, like dogs, cats, etc., you name it. We always give them human-like features, and yeah. But back in 1906, all the wolves were killed in Wisconsin. Now you'll see why this will be important in a little bit. The base to Bray Road is like a wolf-like, human-like creature. For Steve Kruger, or however you say his name, he does sanitation in Wisconsin. He picked and this is like back in 2016. He was contracted to pick up all the dead deer carcasses, and he basically picked up the doe, young doe. He started filling out the paperwork in the cab of the truck. He just set it on the tailgate of the truck, and then all of a sudden he felt the truck jolt. He thought it might have been the wind. Oh well. And then he felt it jolt again. He looked back. There was the creature. And he had a choice of fight or flight, and he chose flight. That's how he's able to tell his story. And in the 1980s, reports a bit like these started coming in, like flowing in, like non-stop, and they're still coming in, probably. Another good example is in ancient Egypt, Sekhmet. It's basically a woman with the head of a lion. So, yeah. I'm gonna play a clip in the corner of my screen. And basically, the clip's from Expedition Unknown. All the sources will be in the linked in the description and played at the end. So I might as well freeze it here.
Oh my god, oh my god. Did you see that? Look at that. Over here, right over here. Follow my finger. What is that?
That's creepy.
What the f is that? What is that? Shh, stop. Don't move. It's looking right at me. Oh, it's moving. Where did it go? The eyes definitely had an orange tint to them.
While these eyes glow white when seen on infrared, the eyes I saw were definitely glowing orange.
Josh, Phil, you copy?
What's up, Jess?
Holy I just saw something weird in the woods.
basically what happened there was they're on the hunt for the Beast of Bray Road, which is how it got its name. It was mainly seen on Bray Road in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. You can go to Elkhorn and they sell the local bakery sells cookies, and then there's a shop there that has knickknacks and all that for werewolves. Linda Godfrey thinks it's real, and she wrote a book about it. Beast of Bray Road, Trailing Wisconsin's Werewolf. I think that's the name of it. I don't know. Yeah, some believe it's just a large wolf, bear, or a larger feral dog. I don't know how to say that. But yeah. What do I think? I think it's real, because after seeing that clip... Here's another clip. This is of Steve Cougar picking up that deer, and they did their best to replicate it, so, yeah.
Wisconsin is dairyland. For a state with over 1 million milking cows, there's no love for a predator like the wolf. Since the 1800s, it's been open warfare. By the 1960s, the wolf was officially exterminated from Wisconsin. Some wonder if a few managed to live on and not only survive, but transform. Like insects or rodents that defy extermination, only to come back stronger.
It might be some kind of natural wolf-wolf hybrid that has adapted to run or walk on its hind legs when it suits its purposes for some reason.
Whatever the cause, by the 1980s, Wisconsin was in the midst of a flurry of reports about a bizarre wolfman beast. That put Steve Cougar on the front lines of the hunting zone. After college, he got a job working sanitation, clearing Wisconsin roads of deer and roadkill.
I've spent a lot of time in the woods and seen a lot of crazy things. This beats all of it by a long shot. Back in 2006, I was contracted to pick up the dead deer carcasses along the roadways throughout the state. There's no precipitation. It was just a really nice, cool evening. While I was driving and I came across a small deer carcass. It was a small 80-pound doe, so I threw down the tailgate, picked up the deer and tossed it into the back on top of the ATV ramp. And I hopped back into my cab, got the clipboard out and started filling out the paperwork.
What had been a quiet night was about to receive a jolt.
At first, when the truck shook, I thought it was the wind. So I ignored it the first time, started filling out the paperwork again.
When the truck rocked again, it couldn't be ignored.
And really felt like something heavy got into the back end of the truck. And that's where I saw the creature. The whole entire creature was about 7 feet tall, looked like basically a large wolf head on top of a bear's body. This was not a bear.
Then, it made a move toward the front of the truck.
It scared the dickens out of me. I became panicked and I realized I just needed to get out of there. It came down to a choice of fight or flight, and I chose the flight.
Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye.